We just got the biggest content drop in MLB The Show 25, probably of all year. And we're going to go right through every single thing that was added. There's a ton of cards. I'm going to give you my thoughts, the review on some of the cards, but we're going to go quick. And yes, we got a new legend. We'll get over that. If you get him today, lucky you, you were ready for it. But let's go ahead and start with the programs. There's a new program in town. If we go to assorted programs, I already did a few moments. I wanted to kind of see and have an idea of what it was. But there's a new program that will give you some cards here. Obviously, there's going to be some moments, 3 moments here. There's going to be 3 more moments here. And the PXP grind with these cards that will help you towards the program. We get a silver Jim Edmonds. Nothing to see there. We get a brand new legend, Scott Rowland. If you don't get the collections, you will be able to earn this 87 overall Scott Rowland. He's an all-star, 93-71 against right, 78-64 against left with 83 clutch. Not a terrible card. He does have good goal fielding there, but he's not the 99 Scott Rowland. I will say, using him in the moments, he does have a very good swing. So you do want to keep working towards that 99 Scott Rowland because he's definitely going to be a must-have, especially if you get him in the next week or two or in the next couple weeks, a month. They will be adding more cards that will get you closer to Scott Rowland if you're not closer. I will also show you where I'm at in that progress. But here, the program, you get a 90 overall Johnny Cueto, 85 hits per 9 with 85 clutch. 4-seam slider, sinker, circle change, and cutter. Johnny Cueto cards always play very good and above his attributes. He has a very easy delivery, a lot of good control, solid break as well. He might make the rotation. We'll see. Another thing that they added in the programs, if we go to April Spotlight, there's a new April Spotlight. We do get an 86 overall Javier Sanoja. He plays all the outfield basically except right field, all infield positions, high contact with high clutch, 74 power against right, not too bad. He does have 83 speed as well, so not a bad looking card. We do get an 86 overall Chandler Simpson, high contact, solid clutch, not a lot of power, but 99 speed, 99 fielding, play all 3 outfield positions, 92 reaction and 99 speed. That is very solid there. Obviously, you get some more packs. And the last reward in this program is going to be 89 overall Riz Hoskins. You know about his swing. Contact against right, 73 and 94 power against right. 91 contact against left with 104 power. 101 clutch. So the contact against right, a little bit on the low end. Not a very good defender at all, but he is a primary first baseman. Again, we know about his swing. He's a very good, but we're probably not going to be making your squad, I don't think. Obviously, you have to do the moments. There is an extreme moment that you can get 30 points. You have to score 10 runs using the Diamondbacks. Obviously, in that crazy game, Diamondbacks versus Cubs. It's going to be tough, but I'm sure it could be done. So I guess if we do all of these moments, we get about 20 points, I'm assuming, and then you do the extreme moment, you get basically everything. So not too bad. Obviously, you will get one of these April Spotlight drop at 45 points in this program. Let's see what is here. Obviously, we already saw in the announcement there on tweeting it out, but we get a Caleb Durbin. Nothing to see here. 68, 60 against right, 91, 71 against left with 72 class. He's more of a filler card there. Logan Henderson, 72 hits per 9 with 81 clutch, 4th pitch pitcher. Not much to see there. We got a Jonathan Aranda card, 106-96 against right, 41-42 against left with 99 clutch. More of a platoon card there. He can play first, second, and third. We got a Tyler Manley. This is when we do get the 89 overall, 108 clutch or hits per 9 with 101 clutch. Not too bad, but he only has 4 pitches with a 4-seam, then a splitter, slider, cutter. All of them have the same pitch speed, so it's probably not going to be making any rotations. And then we get a Cal Raleigh, 61, 111 against right, 47, 110 against left. He does have 61 clutch as well. Very good defender. He is the switch hitter behind the plate. We will talk about that because we do have a better switch hitter behind the plate that dropped today as well. He's more of a BR card, all-star below, Hall of Fame and above. He probably doesn't make the squad. He's probably not very usable there. The thing that they added, if we go to single player, we go to mini seasons, they added a new mini seasons, and this is where you get a ton of XP. As you can see, win 5 games, you get 5,000 XP and a show pack as well, 7,000. All of this first few missions are the same in every single mini season. You can also earn an 85 Marcana. We'll look at this cards. I'll have to go to the collections or inventory and see the cards, but we got an 85 overall Marcana. We got an 87. It looks like Shane Bieber. We got an 88 Mitch Garber, and the last reward is going to be a 90 overall Chris Bryant. Obviously, there's a ton of XP. There's a solid good cards. This Chris Bryant is probably a must-have card because he is a standout. We'll get to that in just a second, but this is an 85 overall Marcana. He has a very good swing. He has 76, 66 against right, 96, 115 against left with 87 clutch. Not a bad card. Played all three outfield positions and first base. Contributor, that will definitely help as well. For some reason, the 87 overall Shane Bieber is not showing up. He's a Shane Bieber. He'll probably have four-seam cutter slider kind of guy. He's going to be all right. It's weird because the Mitch Garver card is not showing up either. Let's see if the Cubs version of some of the cards are not showing up. It's probably a bug. We'll get to see them later, but there's new rewards in mini season. Currently, there's a flash sale going, so go get your packs if you're into that, but just buy the cards. Don't buy the packs. But there's also a new catcher. I mentioned there's a new switch hitting catcher. He is a chase pack, and he's 92 overall. Jorge Posada. Let's look at this card. Jorge Posada, he never disappoints. 97, 100 against right, 88, 80 against left with 100 clutch. Switch hitting catcher, one of the best swings in the game. He's definitely the best catcher in the game right now. He is just going for about 300K, but other than that, he's very good. But let's talk about the big thing. If we go to collections, they added a new Legends and Flashback collection. So I talked about a brand new legend in Scott Rowland. He had an 87 overall, but they gave him a 99 overall. So let's take a look at his card before we look at what do we have to do to get him. He is a 107, 90 against right, 103, 115 against left, 109 clutch. He does have diamond defense with 93 fielding, 85 arm, 94 arm accuracy, 90 reaction, 65 speed. So this is a very solid card, especially we're still in April. He's probably the third best card in the game after Carlos Beltran and Gil Hodges. He might even be better than Gil Hodges because he is a third baseman, no secondary. Gil Hodges is a first baseman, but this card is very good. And I already talked about the swing. He has a very good swing, but what do you have to get or to do to get him? Let's go over that because there's a ton. As you can see, you need 18 vouchers. They added some cards in some of the collections, so let's go over them. One of the vouchers that you will need is that John Donaldson. He's going to be a voucher. I'm only a couple cards away. I just need to get to World Series, which I'm one game away or one win away. And then Josh Gibson, that will give me that voucher, but I'm up to date on that. If we look at contributor, here we have 27 to 28. Once I finish the program and get that 90 overall Johnny Cueto, then I will have that voucher. Not too bad. This one shouldn't be too bad. Here we have that Marcana that I was talking about. We did show him, but we didn't show the others. So we got to keep an eye on Bieber and Mitch Garver to see if they show up here. But all you need out of this one is 28 cards. Collect 28 and you will get that voucher as well. All-Star. This is a tricky one because you need 31. So you can see right now I have 26, which is not too bad. Let me back out because I don't want to collect them by mistake. But obviously, you have some World Series, you have some chase pack. I mentioned this is my previous video, but you need 31 of them to get that voucher. So this one, yeah, the prices are dropping. So this is the time to buy because of the flash sale, but this is one of the most expensive ones. But keep in mind, you will be able to skip one. So do your math and see kind of like where you're at in that. Second half heroes, we need 16 of them. I currently have 14. I only need a couple. Once I finish the collection for the NL West, I'll get that Chase Elliott. I'll just have to probably get Randy Johnson or Lance Bergman. I'll get Lance Bergman probably for free in one of the packs there. Then we have the standout. I talk about the standout. This is where they added that Chris Bryant in mini seasons. Once I finish this one, I'll get them. I'll get two of them by doing the Yankees and the AL East. Obviously, we get this Bob Gibson as well. But that's an extra voucher. That's going to be 5. You need 5 of those. Then we got the Spotlight. This is a tricky one because you do have to buy some of the cards, the expensive ones. As you can see, this one's going for about 50. Nick Pivetta is still going for about 15K. So it'll add up there with the Spotlight. Nothing new there. Tops now, another one. You need 40 of them. I have 28. This one shouldn't be too bad as they keep coming out with the programs as well. That should definitely help. But you need 40 of those. Now, the Egg Hunt. Jacob deGrom is 1 voucher, so keep that in mind as well. This one is not too bad to do. It's pretty easy. All you got to do is buy a couple, probably a handful of cards. I'm hoping that you guys were ready for it before this. We do get a Anthony Santander. He is gonna be a voucher as well. So all you need obviously is the 28 cards to get that Anthony Santander. You get Roki Sasaki. He is gonna be a voucher as well. You need the 35 there. Leo is gonna be a voucher himself as well with the spring breakout. So that's why I said in my previous video, you had to stay up to date in the programs. Those cards, those collections they already did are part of the new collection. You'll get that voucher. Obviously, the Jolt card is going to be a voucher. We knew that. We get a last ride. You need 12 of them. This one is not too bad to do. There's some free cards there as well. I do have an extra Nolan Ryan who's going for about 14. I bought him for about 7, so that's some earnings there. I'm waiting to see how high the price go. We got the 20th anniversary, and this is the one that they added something new. And as you can see him right there at the top, Honus Wagner. If you collect 12, you get a Honus Wagner. He is a voucher. Let's take a look at Honus Wagner. He is 93.58 against right, 94.65 against left with 101 clutch, 87 speed, 88 stealing. He is a primary shortstop, plays third and all 3 outfield positions, 99 bunt as well if you're into that. Solid card, he's very similar to some of those contact guys, like high contact, not a lot of power. But, he's a Honus Wagner. And obviously here you would need to collect all of the cards as well. Got a couple extra there. Cornerstones, these are the evolution cards. If you've been keeping up to date in the content, you should be good here. All you need is all 6. That's a free voucher. Basically, postseason, this is a little bit of a tricky one. You need 6 of them. World Series reward, Steve Carlton, you got Manny. But this one shouldn't be that hardy. I think the prices were kind of low here. They're starting to come back up. Manny or Sammy Sosa as well. You need a voucher for veteran. And what do you need for veteran? You need 19 of the cards. This one should be an easy one as well. Super, super easy cards to get. The only expensive one, I guess, is this Andy Petty, who goes for about 30 as a flawless reward. But you actually don't need him to finish it. Then we get a breakout. It's going to be a voucher. You need 7 cards for this to complete this voucher. We got that one. And then rookie is a voucher. You need 10 of them. You don't need all of the cards. You can skip one of the cards as well. So those are all of the 18 or 19 vouchers. All you need is 18. It is a ton of stubs that you will be collecting, but this 99 overall Scott Rowland is very good. I do want to hear your thoughts about the collection. Let me know down in the comment section below your thoughts. I think this card is very good. It is very expensive, but I'm not trying to make it on day one. If I'm getting him in the next couple weeks, I will be completely fine because he will be on my squad for multiple months, more than likely. So keep that in mind. Don't rush. Play the slow game. Make stubs here and there. There's a flash sale. Take advantage of that. Work your way towards that Scott Rowland. Be smart with your stubs. But yeah, good luck. I got to get back to grinding. Well, I got to edit this, post it, and get back to grinding. So again, I hope you enjoy the content. If you did, smash that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. And then again, let me know down in the comment section below how many vouchers you got. I got 12 and a half, 13, 14-ish. Just got to finish this. But again, this is YeYo. I'll check it on the next one, and I'm out.